Hello, I'm Stella Creasy, I am the MP for Walthamstow, and this is a House Rules video, but you'll see this week I've got a different person with me. This isn't Stephen Doughty, the MP for Cardiff South and Penarth, this is Lord Alf Dubs. Now Alf, you've been in the press quite a bit recently, haven't you? Why is that?
It's to do with the amendment I got through to the immigration bill last year, which is to bring in unaccompanied child refugees from Europe. And so far, 200 have come, and the government have said they'll bring in another 150, and then it's all going to stop. And I think that's a very shabby cop-out.
And why do you care so passionately about child refugees?
I think it's a major humanitarian issue. They're the most vulnerable of the refugees. There are thousands of them in Europe. They are liable to be taken into criminality, they're liable to be trafficked, prostitution and so on. They're very vulnerable young people, and we ought to give them safety. Not all of them, but we ought to take our share of responsibility for them.
One of the really powerful pieces of information we got last week in Parliament was from the UK Trafficking Commissioner, who was told us about children that he knew who had been exploited, who were now safe in the United Kingdom because of the Dubs scheme.
When the amendment went through and was accepted by the government, because they were going to lose in the Commons if they didn't accept it, the government minister, the immigration minister, the then one, said to me the government proposed to accept the letter and the spirit of the amendment, and I think they've copped out on it.
And how many was that?
Well, it's 200 plus 150 this month, it's 350, and originally we were talking about 3,000. What people should do is, if they happen to have a government supporting MP, is to lobby them hard to say the scheme should not be closed down. Secondly, they should get onto their local councillors and urge their local councillor to take refugees and to take child refugees. And thirdly, they should join any support group in their community to back the cause. And fourthly, they should let their views be known through any other organisations of which they're members.
On Tuesday next week, the 7th of March, there's going to be what's called the Children and Social Work Bill going through Parliament, and we've tabled a number of amendments to that bill to try and get some help for the Dubs scheme reopened. In particular, there's new Clause 14 and Amendment 2, which makes sure that we treat these children by the UN Convention on the Rights of the Child. So one of the things that people watching this video could also do is to tell their Member of Parliament they'd like them to vote for new Clause 14 and for Amendment 2 of that bill.
Absolutely. I very much hope that you will be successful, because it's a desperate situation for some of these children, and having heard the scheme is closed, they're going to find illegal ways of travelling across Europe, and that's dangerous, so dangerous.
Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this week's special edition of the House Rules with a different partner for the videos. If you like our videos, you can find them on Facebook, you can find them on YouTube. Please help by sharing this video and telling people that if they want to help child refugees, they should back new Clause 14 and Amendment 2 of the Children and Social Work Bill on Tuesday, the 7th of March 2017, as well as supporting their local refugee support groups, lobbying their MPs to get Dubs opened again, because actually it would make a real difference to have that voice out there in our communities. You can do it.
Thanks for your support.